Hi, today is December 14th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1934 for the year, So Much More. I'm not trying to toot my own horn when I say that the other day I accidentally took a picture that I really love. The sunrise on the East River is framed by the street and the FDR Drive, and there are traffic signs and street lights to catch the eye. I was just trying to get a decent picture of an oddly orange sky, but I got so much more. Sometimes when your goals are modest, you end up with so much more. Poem number 1935, The way I sometimes grab you, cling to you with the desperation of the drowning, as if the bed were a boat on a very rocky sea in a thunderstorm, when in reality the waters are quite calm, the sky is so clear, and all is well because you are here. Poem number 1936, The Man Who Was Tuesday. The man who was Tuesday was jealous of the man who was Thursday, who got a whole novel named after him called The Man Who Was Thursday, whereas the woman who was Saturday and the man who was the day after tomorrow didn't know anything about the man who was Thursday and the novel named after him, so they remained in their blissful ignorance while the man who was Tuesday sat and stewed. Poem number 1937, Bored Smoke. The smoke was bored of billowing. It wanted to flow like a river, or trickle like a creek, or soar like a small animal in an eagle's mouth, or dance like an undercover agent who has learned to tango in order to obtain valuable information from someone named Svetlana, or really just to do any goddamn thing other than billow. Then one day the smoke heard a young girl lying on the grass looking at the smoke and saying, "It is so beautiful, the way it billows," and the smoke, having as much of an ego as anybody else, was never again bothered by its inability to do anything other than billow. Poem number 1938, Television. I was all set to write some poems. I felt like I had some good ideas, maybe even a story, maybe start writing a novel, but instead I just watched television. I had a hankering to go for a run. I wanted the feel of my back to the sun. I wanted to do something good for my health. Instead, I just watch television. Sometimes I wake up with great ambition, head swimming with dreams and plans and hope. Things start out great, I'll take a shower, then I'll get deflated and just say nope. I think that I might paint today. I haven't made a painting in a couple of months. Maybe it'll be my best painting ever, but probably I'll just watch television. Poem number 1939, Transmitters. In the future, if you have enough money and you don't want to exercise, you'll be able to hire people who will be able to exercise on your behalf and then transmit the benefits to you. You will lose weight, gain muscle, improve heart and lung function, and enjoy whatever else one enjoys as the result of exercise, but you won't have to exercise. Meanwhile, the poor bastards who you have hired as transmitters will remain fat, weak, and unhealthy, but at least they will have some small amount of your money. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1940, Dilution. Before a substance is diluted, is it looted? No. I looked it up, and dilute is from the Latin word diluere, which means to dissolve or wash away. So nothing is looted, and nothing is overlooted, or underlooted, or bilooted, or double-looted. As much fun as these words might be to say, they don't actually exist. They are not actual words. Perhaps to use such words would be to dilute the meaning of the word dilute. Or perhaps it would just be wrong. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.